Alright folks, gather round because today we're diving headfirst into a topic that's more tense than a Bollywood thriller. The military muscle of India and Pakistan. Now, these two nations have a history. Let me tell you, a history that's more complicated than a family WhatsApp group during Diwali. But we're not here to gossip about the past. We're looking at the here and now, the raw military power these guys are packing in 2025. Think of this as a military tale of the tape. But instead of two dudes in a ring, it's two nuclear-armed nations with a combined population bigger than, well, pretty much everything else combined. We'll be breaking down their strengths, category by category. Manpower, tanks, jets, the whole shebang. It's a head-to-head, a mano-a-mano, you get the idea. So buckle up, because things are about to get interesting. Let's see how these two nations stack up. First up, let's talk about the backbone of any military. The men and women in uniform. We're talking sheer numbers here, folks. India, with its massive population, boasts an army that's like that one friend who always shows up to a party with their entire extended family. We're talking over 1.4 million active personnel. That's more people than some countries have, period. And if you thought that was impressive, wait till you hear about their reserve force, over 1 million strong. It's like India saying, yeah, we've got this massive army, but just in case, we've got another one chilling in the back, ready to go. Now, Pakistan, on the other hand, they're working with a smaller but still significant force. We're talking around 650,000 active personnel. Now, I know what you're thinking. Trevor, numbers aren't everything. And you're right, my friend. Training and experience matter too. Both India and Pakistan have battle-hardened troops, with experience in everything from counter-terrorism to, well, let's just say they're familiar with each other's tactics. India's got that whole Himalayan border thing going on, so their troops are used to tough terrain and even tougher conditions. It's like trying to have a picnic on Mount Everest. You're gonna need some serious skills. Pakistan's military, they've seen their fair share of action too, particularly in the tribal regions. But here's the kicker. Both countries are constantly modernizing their training methods. They're bringing in new tech, new simulations, the whole 9 yards. It's like they're trying to out-tech, out-train, out-everything each other. And let's be honest, when it comes to military spending, neither country is shy about splashing some cash. They know that a strong military is like a good insurance policy. You hope you never have to use it, but you're darn well prepared if you do. So in the manpower department, both India and Pakistan are bringing their A-game. Alright, gearheads, this one's for you. Let's talk about the toys, the big guns, the stuff that makes explosions go boom. First up, the king of the battlefield tanks. India, being the behemoth that it is, has a tank force that'll make you say, holy cow. We're talking over 4,000 tanks, including the legendary Russian-made T-90s and their very own homegrown Arjun tanks. Pakistan, while not as numerically blessed in the tank department, still boasts a respectable force of around 2,800 tanks, with the Al-Khalid and T-80s as their main battle tanks. It's like David and Goliath, except David's packing some serious heat too. But it's not just about who has more tanks, it's about who has the better tech, the better strategy, the better snacks. Okay, maybe not snacks, but you get the point. Both countries are investing heavily in upgrading their tanks with the latest armor, firepower, and technology. Think reactive armor that explodes outwards to neutralize incoming projectiles. It's like giving your tank a force field. And let's not forget about armored personnel carriers, or APCs. These bad boys are like the armored SUVs of the battlefield, ferrying troops around while shrugging off bullets like mosquitoes. India has a whopping 10,000 of these, while Pakistan holds its own with around 4,000. It's like a metal-clad taxi service, except instead of taking you to the airport, they're taking you to the front lines. And then there's the artillery. You know, those big guns that launch explosive surprises from miles away? Yeah, both India and Pakistan have a lot of those. India leads the pack with over 7,000 artillery pieces, including self-propelled howitzers that are like mobile cannons on steroids. Pakistan, not to be outdone, has around 4,000 artillery pieces, ready to rain down fire and fury. So in terms of land equipment, it's a real slugfest. Both countries have enough firepower to make any general weak in the knees. Now let's take to the skies, shall we? When it comes to air power, things get really interesting. India, with its larger economy and thirst for all things aviation, boasts a formidable air force. We're talking over 1,700 aircraft, including a mix of Russian-made Sukhoi fighters, French-made Mirage 2000s, and their very own homegrown Tejas jets. It's like a buffet of fighter jets. each with its own unique flavor of destruction. Pakistan's Air Force, while smaller in size with around 900 aircraft, is nothing to sneeze at. They've got a mix of American-made F-16s, Chinese-made JF-17 Thunders, and even some older but still capable Mirage 3s. It's like a mixtape of air superiority, ready to blast the competition out of the sky. But hold your horses, folks. It's not just about the number of jets. It's about the pilots, the training, the technology, and the dogfights. Both India and Pakistan have experienced pilots who've spent countless hours honing their skills. We're talking about maneuvers that would make even Maverick from Top Gun break a sweat. And let's not forget about the drones. These unmanned aerial vehicles are becoming increasingly important in modern warfare. They're like the ninjas of the sky, silently gathering intel and, in some cases, delivering explosive surprises. Both India and Pakistan are investing heavily in drone technology because who needs a pilot when you can control a killing machine from the comfort of your air-conditioned bunker, right? So, in the air power department, it's a real dogfight. Both countries have the capability to control the skies, but it'll come down to strategy, pilot skill, and maybe a little bit of luck. All right, landlubbers, it's time to set sail on the high seas. When it comes to naval power, things get a little fluid. India, with its vast coastline and strategic location in the Indian Ocean, has always been a major naval player. They've got a navy that's like that friend who owns a yacht but never lets you on it. We're talking about over 150 warships, including an aircraft carrier, destroyers, frigates, and submarines. It's like a floating fortress, ready to protect India's interests on the high seas. Pakistan, while not as large as India's navy, still packs a punch. They've got around 80 warships, including frigates, corvettes, and submarines. It's like that friend who borrows their dad's speedboat and pretends it's theirs. But hey, size isn't everything, right? Pakistan's navy is known for its agility and its focus on coastal defense. They're like the scrappy underdog of the seas, ready to defend their turf against any threat. Both countries are investing in modernizing their fleets, acquiring new ships and submarines with advanced capabilities. We're talking stealth technology, anti-ship missiles, and torpedoes that can track a target like a bloodhound. It's like they're turning the ocean into a high-tech game of cat and mouse. And let's not forget about the special forces. Both India and Pakistan have elite naval units trained for covert operations, sabotage, and all sorts of James Bond-esque shenanigans. These guys are the tip of the spear, the silent predators of the deep. So, in the naval warfare department, it's a battle for control of the waves. India might have the size advantage, but Pakistan's agility and focus on coastal defense make them a force to be reckoned with. Okay, folks, time for the elephant in the room, the 800-pound gorilla, the thing nobody wants to talk about but everyone's secretly thinking about: nuclear weapons. Both India and Pakistan have them. Both have the capability to turn each other into a radioactive wasteland. Fun times, right? India conducted its first nuclear test way back in 1974, and Pakistan followed suit in 1998. Since then, both countries have been developing their nuclear arsenals, engaging in a sort of minds bigger than yours contest that nobody really wins. It's like two guys at a bar, each claiming they can drink the other under the table, but nobody's actually willing to test that theory. India is estimated to have around 160 nuclear warheads, while Pakistan is believed to have around 165. Those are some scary numbers, folks. And it's not just about the warheads themselves, it's about the delivery systems. India has a triad of nuclear delivery systems: land-based ballistic missiles, submarine-launched ballistic missiles, and fighter jets equipped to carry nuclear bombs. It's like having a three-pronged fork, except instead of picking up food, it delivers mass destruction. Pakistan, not to be outdone, has a similar triad of its own, with a focus on ballistic missiles that can reach most of India. It's like a deadly game of chess, with each side trying to outmaneuver the other. But here's the thing about nuclear weapons: they're not meant to be used. They're a deterrent, a way of saying don't even think about it, or we're all going down in flames. It's like having a pet tiger. Sure, it looks impressive, but you're not actually going to let it out of its cage, are you? So in the nuclear department, it's a stalemate. Both India and Pakistan have the capability to destroy each other many times over. But hopefully, cooler heads will prevail, and the big red button will remain untouched. So, there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of the military might of India and Pakistan. Both countries have formidable forces, each with unique strengths and weaknesses. It's like comparing a lion and a tiger. Both are apex predators, but they excel in different environments. Who would win in a fight? Well, that's a question for the strategists and the armchair generals. The reality is, nobody wants to see these two nuclear-armed neighbors go head-to-head. The consequences would be too devastating to contemplate. Let us know in the comments which aspect of this military showdown surprised you the most. And remember, this is just a glimpse into a complex and ever-evolving situation. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more comparisons.